Void Steve is the reason you guys lost the connection to those worlds. I think that's what it is. If that's the case, how do we go about this? I'm not sure how to fix it. Maybe I should head back to the library. Maybe he's there. I might be able to talk to him, get some more information. You're here. Please, you need to hear me out. What are you doing back here? A lot of Steves need this information. They need our help. Do you remember the temple, Sabre? I do. What was that? It sounded like it came from the kingdom. Only about half the people that watch my content are subscribed, and it would really mean the world to me if you haven't subscribed to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out, and if you ever change your mind, you always can. Anyways, on to today's video. The crops have been replanted and are growing back quickly. We should be good for a while. Good! See, we told you guys we should have enough to sustain the kingdom. Thank you for letting us know, Green Leader. I appreciate it. Sure. Listen, the plan to fix the food is in action, and it's working, so we don't have to worry about it. I'd like to make a few announcements before moving on. I've noticed a little anger and tension between the blue indigo and yellow Steves. I'd like to bring this up in front of the leaders so we can have a chat about it. You don't say. Why'd you look at me? Yeah. Listen, I only bring this up because I hope to ease the tension, not make it worse. There is no point in arguing here. We all have to live together in this kingdom, no matter how much some may be upset by it. Yellow Leader, I only bring this up because I ask that you show some compassion toward the other Steves, and sow that compassion within your own people. That's what this entire council is, arguing for the benefit of all of us. Look, we're not arguing, we're debating, we're compromising. There is a difference. Arguing means that you're trying to stay strong in your own side, not willing to understand the others. I would disagree. Listen, I only brought this up so that we're all aware of it. It's important that all leaders are roped into this, so that they all have a part in what's happening in this kingdom. Yellow, no need to get upset. Let's move on. Yellow, you need to say something before we do? Yes. Go ahead, Leader. I do not control the opinions of my people. Leader, I give my people the transparency of information they deserve, and they may draw their own opinions and conclusions. To restrict this is outrageous. Yellow Leader, we're not trying to restrict that. They may be able to have their own opinions, but that does not warrant excluding others. No matter the circumstance. Everyone is entitled to their opinions, but they need to stay open to others as well. Concluding one right over everyone else's is closed-minded and will cause a collapse of this kingdom. Let's move on. Going back to Green Leader, the crop yields are substantial. We no longer need to ration at such a low rate. Every person in this kingdom is going to be well fed, and we no longer need to worry about it. The problem is past us, so let's move on. Would anyone else like to bring up any other problems, situations, or concerns? I trust you, Sabre. We just need to be careful not to overwork them. You're right, Violet. I agree. We're low on volunteers, but those volunteers are working hard to make sure no one goes hungry. It would mean a lot if anyone else could get any more volunteers, but until then, we'll have to make do with what we have. This is only a short-term thing anyways. Once the next season comes around, we'll be able to have plenty of crops. We're only temporarily trying to increase crop yield, so it's okay. But that's a good point, Violet Leader. Now, moving on from this conversation, I stand off the floor if anyone else would like to bring up anything. I must say something. Indigo, the floor is yours. Go ahead and say whatever it is you need to say. We're all listening. Now, I wasn't here when the darkness attacked. Of course, you had your own problems, but you're here now. Well, technically, Yellow Leader, not important, please. Hey, Indigo, continue. I feel as though I should address this. Address what? Indigo Leader, please. We're listening. Everyone's listening. And open-minded. So out with it. Since Sabre defeated Void, I have been wondering, where do we go from here on? Indigo, I'm not sure I understand. Are you asking where the kingdom goes from now on? Huh. I mean, I guess I never thought ahead this much. Usually something happens, and we get set back. I actually know what we need to do. Violet, please, tell us. Go ahead, Violet. Preach. I would very much like a new direction. I think we all need it. It involves the rainbow crystal. The what? That's right. Violet, I'll take it from here. Everybody, I apologize for not telling you earlier. I think I did shortly mention it, but I don't think many people paid attention. All the crystal's colors, all of them, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. When they were absorbed by Rainbow Void, or Void at the time, he had brought them together. And when I had defeated him, well, the crystals had stayed condensed into one another. They did not separate like they did before. They became one. They became the Rainbow Crystal. It has all the power of all the crystals, and although I don't know how to separate it, I do have a suggestion. We are all in the Rainbow Kingdom. We all reside in it and care for it just as much as everyone else. I propose that we let the Rainbow Crystal stay within the Rainbow Kingdom, not under the authority of anyone, but of the people, allowing everyone a chance for the crystal's safety and powers to save all who are in trouble. This is my proposal, and I don't expect everyone to agree, but we only need the majority. So, all in favor of the crystal being stored within the Citadel, say aye. 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 It's settled then. I will give control of the crystal temporarily to Violet Leader and allow him to store it within the Citadel. He was in charge of the construction with Light Steve of this entire kingdom. I'm sure if there's a good place to put it, he'll know. Sabre. We must, however, keep it somewhere safe. Leaving it out to the public could be dangerous. I have a question, however. Yellow Steve. Yellow Leader. Sorry, go ahead. What's your question? We must all be okay with this. If this belongs to all of us. Yes? What about it? How do we properly share it between us? That is why I propose that we store it within the kingdom. This crystal is more powerful than any of the crystals before it. It is the accumulation of every crystal condensed into one. The power will be too large for one person to control indefinitely. Yellow has a point. What if someone gets greedy? I understand your worries, but this is why we have each other, to keep the rest in check. The balance of the kingdom is the balance of the leaders, those who run it. The crystal will be stored in the Citadel, accessible to the leaders. It's probably more powerful than the hero. While this may be true, it is up to us. We are not the people of greed, and you are not the Steves of greed. You are the Steves of energy. You're the Steves of creativity, health, spirit, connection, and love. We cannot let greed get to us. That is the spirit of darkness. And we defeated it, did we not? He's right. So let's store it within the Citadel and rely on each other to keep it safe. Its usage should be limited to only important things. So we just take it when we need it? Request access? If we can store it within the Citadel, it should give the entire kingdom healing properties. The amount of energy it gives off should keep it all safe. The only reason we would need to remove it, it should work for anything within the kingdom. And if there's anything outside the kingdom, that is the only time we'd probably need to remove it. This thing has a lot of power. We need to be careful. But that amount of power also gives us ease of access within the kingdom. Everyone that steps foot in the kingdom should already feel healing properties. I'm sure everyone probably already felt it. It's subtle though. And what if someone needs help or is still corrupted? Does that fall under that category? It's like I said, within the kingdom's walls, it already has healing properties. Everyone in the walls should be slowly getting better altogether. That's how strong this crystal is. Plus, the darkness was defeated. There is no corruption anymore. And if the crystal doesn't stay safe, if someone takes it, then what? I understand all of your guys' worries about this crystal. It will be guarded by the colorless guard. They represent the kingdom, not any one type of Steve. But what if we need to bring it outside the walls to help people? There are several Steves of all colors freckled outside the kingdom. I feel as though in that situation, Sabre should take it upon himself to take it. I refuse. I cannot take the crystal. It's not mine to have. It's up to us to help people. I don't think we should rely on the crystal for such small matters. How about Light Steve in this scenario? I don't know if Light Steve can hold it. He represents light, not the colors. If Light Steve comes into possession with the rainbow crystal, it may not work. What if they're about to be destroyed? Listen, the crystal cannot fall into many dangerous people's hands. We have to keep it safe. That is why we have the colorless guard, and that's why the yellow Steves are the offensive guard. They will help people. Do we just not help them? You do. We don't need a crystal to help people. We know that already. I think in that situation, it is a matter of in the moment. It's true. This is all a case-by-case basis. Clearly, if something happens where we need the crystal, we will use it. What if there's Steves that need help in several places? Again, that is why Steves in this kingdom are here to help. Imagine the scenario where one of my scouts gets injured while outside of the kingdom. Listen, everybody, just please, you need to understand. The crystal has to protect the majority, okay? The crystal protects the kingdom. The people in the kingdom protect the people out of the kingdom. We can't spread it that much. On a major case-by-case basis, we may need it, but for the most part, we need to use it wisely. Sabre's right. Let's just end this matter, please. Violet will put the crystal into a safe spot in the Citadel. Protected by the colorless guard, it should be fine, okay? Agreed. It's about the people in the kingdom right now. Wait, it's about everybody. Let's take a break. I agree. Yeah, everybody, we'll meet back soon. We're not done with all these conversations. The future of the kingdom needs to be figured out. All right. Hey, wait, Blue, Indigo. Could I speak to you guys for a moment? Yeah? Please, come back. What is it, Sabre? Listen, I wanted to talk to you guys about the connections to the middle and world beyond. What about it? I have reason to believe that it's true. That Void Steve is the reason you guys lost the connection to those worlds. I'm sorry, but I think that that's what it is. How do you know for sure? I can't tell you. It's a hunch. I just wish I had more information. If that's the case, how do we go about this? I don't know. Look, Void is definitely gone. I defeated him myself, but if when I defeated him, the cause of your guys' connection was also him, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to fix it. Even if it's just a hunch, I trust your judgment, Sabre. Yeah, thank you. Same here. Listen, I promise you, I will find out why your guys' connections were lost, and I will restore your worlds. At least I hope to. Whatever it may be, I won't stop until I understand why. So please, bear with me for now. I understand this kingdom is in a tough spot, but I'm trying to help. Thank you, Sabre. It means a lot. Thank you so much. No problem. That's about it for now. I just wanted to let you guys know. So I'll see you go around, and hopefully we'll get some new information soon. Okay, see you later then. All right, I suppose we'll see you later. Yeah, see ya, Blue Steve. Thank you again. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I guess I should probably get out of here. Man, I wish I could have given them more information, but I couldn't. That mysterious figure seemed to want to tell me something, but after thinking about it, it has to do something with Void Steve, right? It's got to. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I should head back to the library. Maybe he's there. I might be able to talk to him. Get some more information. Yeah, I'll head back there. I sure hope that mysterious person is here. I know it's a long shot, but I really need some information. You're here! Please, you need to hear me out. I need more information on the connections of the spirit world and all of that. I need your help. What are you doing back here? What? Look, you told me that you had information, but you were too vague. Please. A lot of Steves need this information. They need our help. I don't know who you are, but you clearly do know something. So please, tell me. That was the entire point. What are you talking about? I just need to know what's going on. I know you know more than what you told me. At least you're asking the right questions now. What do you even mean? Look, I don't know who you are, but times are starting to be really weird, okay? With the darkness gone, something still doesn't seem right. I don't know why. I thought when the darkness would be gone, everything would be fixed, but it's not. It's not fixed at all. Why doesn't it seem fixed? We got rid of the thing ruining everyone's lives. I have warned you of this. I just want everyone to be happy. The darkness was only one problem, Sabre. Why can't everyone just get along? I don't understand. I know the prophecy was made up by Rainbow Void or by Void Steve or whatever, but it made sense bringing everyone together. So why isn't it working? And why are the connections not there anymore for Indigo and Blue? Do you remember the temple, Sabre? I do. The temple? Where the prophecy was? You know about it? What was that? It sounded like it came from the kingdom. No. Listen, I gotta go see what that was. But please, I need to know more later, okay? Great. What could be happening right now? What could be happening right now? What is... Go away! Leave me alone! What's going on? You have been taking our food and using our resources. Why don't you just go back to your world? Whoa. Stop! Stop! What are you doing? I can't! What is going on here? Stay out of this, Sabre. You all should be ashamed of yourself. You don't understand. This Blue Steve didn't have a choice. You all can create any kingdom you want, but he couldn't. He chose to come here out of safety because we've created an environment of safety, and now it doesn't seem like it. You all should be ashamed and sad about what you're doing. You should be helping these people. Helping Blue Steves, Indigo Steves, Green Steves, all of them. He just thinks he can show up, thinks he can take our hard-earned resources. All of us work for the resources, okay? Not just you. I understand the Yellow Steves are about energy and power. Okay, and that to you value all of it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I had no choice. It's not your fault. You can't help any of this, okay? All of you, stop. Guard, you, send the Yellow Steves back to their sector. Everyone, you need to think about what you just did. Whatever. And Sabre, we haven't forgotten what you've done either. I'm sorry you had to go through all of that. All right, Yellow Steves, back to your sector. This all sucks. What did they mean? Nothing. Hey, why don't I walk you back to your sector, Blue Steve? I'll make sure you're okay. Thank you for helping me. It's okay. Look, the Yellow Steves are really stressed out. They're the workhorses of this kingdom, and they are the ones who power most of this place. They just feel like with the addition of more people, it's a stress on them. I know they seem mean, but they were just as scared as you. That's why they act like this. Not because they're strong, but because they're scared. They just need to understand that them? Scared? I can't see it. I know you can't, but it's true. All of the Steves have witnessed what happened with the darkness. And with this newcome peace comes newcome power. And they just feel as though they deserve a lot of it. They helped a lot during the darkness times. And, well, now they're scared they'll lose everything they built up for, rather than welcoming the people in to help them build it even better. Here, let me walk you to your sector and make sure you get home okay. Okay? Okay. Massive shout out to all of my super supporters shown on screen. All super supporters not only get many other benefits, but one benefit is a shout out at the end of these videos, so huge shout out to you guys. If you're interested in supporting me like these people already have, be sure to hit that join button or click the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and check out these videos on screen as well. And I'll see you next time.